It's your boy DK underscore typical TV, and today we got another Factory IO part 5. This time we're going to be using a sorting mechanism or system, I should say. So here, as you can see here, it's pretty much going to be sorting different boxes, or these little green and blue, like little square things. The greens, anything green is going to go all down the last track. There's two different blues that are going down the second track, and then there's a solid blue, like a square or little piece, is going to go down the first one. So that's essentially what this whole system is I programmed the system going to do. Is going to count each one going down each pretty much conveyor, or not conveyor, but down each line. But as you can see here, this is pretty much the whole program itself, the whole program behind the system. It's a lot here, so pretty much everything at the bottom below this little is pretty much a control system for the conveyor belts and for each arm to essentially transition each box down the chute, I should say. The first one is pretty much the exit conveyor belt. The one below that is pretty much the entry conveyor belt, everything that controls that. And there three different things inside controls the arms of each, on each side. As you can see in the background, there's three different arms that turn and moves the box, I should say, down the chute. Top left, obviously, is basically the whole control system. That pretty much, if this hole stops, it stops the whole thing. Obviously, the lights, controls, and then top right is the counting information behind the whole program. So we're going to start it here. As you see, this blue solid here is going to go down the first chute. So we're going to start the program here. I'm going to zoom in, try to get a better angle and look of everything. It's a little rough. I'm going to press start here. I kind of have it sped up pretty fast, so there may be some little discrepancies, for certain things that happen, but if I slow it down, it should catch it. But we're just going to go fast forward just to move it along a little faster. So you can see solid blue on the first one, the green went down the last one. See, since that blue one's kind of weird and has holes and stuff in it, it's going to go down the second chute. I think same for this one as well. So essentially, there's a sensor pointing down, or I should say vision sensor, that pretty much counts, or depending on the color, it shows a certain value. So anything above 3 is pretty much green, and then there's the different holes for the blues are going to be a little bit lesser colors. Not lesser, it's going to be more colors, but it gives you a different number for the vision sensor. It's going to be represented differently on the vision sensor. So anything green is going to go down the last chute. As you can see here, it's still counting. And then the middle chute, see, that was a weird blue, so it's going to go down the middle one. Get again, green is going to go down the last one. Same for this blue, it's going to go boom. Alright, as you see, it's working pretty good. I used a lot of timers on this. It was a little difficult, but it wasn't too bad. See how you see it's counting everything there. So see, this weird blue is gonna go down the second chute. I think because it's a little fast, it's not wanting to catch that sensor for some reason to count it on the counter, but it does count it when I slow it down a little bit, slow the system down, as in the system sped up like ×2. As you can see right here, I slow it down a little bit, it'll count everything. So green going down, next solid green going last chute. This is solid blue here, so this one will go down the first chute, perfectly fine and count it. We'll get a green, always the last chute. This project was pretty easy. Oh, not pretty easy. It was a little rough, actually. It's, as far as getting the program right, I had to look at it a couple times and kind of take my time and get away from it and come back to it, and then it was a long process. But all in all, the program works and everything works efficiently, as you see here. So when I stop it after this one, everything's cut off, nothing's moving, boom, 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 and that's pretty much the system right there. All right, please like, subscribe, DK underscore typical TV. Peace.